Why's it gotta be so friggin' hot here? My sack's sweating.
Forge.
Sounds violent. I was right.
That looks like it hurt. Not tell me. Beat them off, beat them off,
Oh, really? I should not crack. If I can finish it, I'll take it. I'll be okay with that. I should not too much shit, no.
Behind you! Incoming! On your right!
Couldn't even react to that. Frustrating. I can definitely get this. I just have to not screw it up. It's absolutely doable. Absolutely doable.
Combination forge.
I was right.
Very small. Oh, for really small. Sake. Oh, I can't even. Oh, so
What good's a shield if you're not gonna use it? Behind you! Incoming!
Oh, so frustrating.
Changing arrows!
Use a shield strike!
That was weird. Damn. Screw it. Oh, we'll cut this here, hit some other stuff, and then come back later when we can cut these guys down easier. No, sure. Oh well.
so friggin' hot here. My sack sweat.
That's where I'm at. Let's do Eyes of Odin. Ah.
Wait, are those Odin's ravens? The ones we've been destroying all this time?
So what would seem?
Free are we, free of the Father. Our half-lives now belong to no other.
What do you think that means?
I don't know, but there's definitely something more going on here.
Listen.
A gift of a gift in death to his mother forever, the All-Father's breath.
Their thoughts. I can't read them. They seem to like us, though.
One hopes. I suppose we should continue to destroy any of Odin's ravens when we find them.
In life we hate. In death we yield, until you freed us with your steel.
So destroying the ravens free their spirits somehow. Good to know.
Free.
Well, free of Odin's control anyway.
We told the police and empowered his lies. Good little ravens, good little spies. Our lives had soul sinking deeper until gathered up.
Raven Keeper.
Acolyte of Odin's. Very secretive. Trusted with his dirtiest deeds. Never met her myself.
There's something over here.
Ah, a memory of war. You could use this as a training arena if you like. You'll just be fighting the recollections of enemies. They won't be able to harm you.
He does nothing.
Find you!
Behind you, father! Get to me! Right side!
Find you, brother!
Damage is just more useful things.
Right side! Drop it to the left! I can already feel it's getting better. Back to Midgard?
There may be ravens to hunt.
Works for me.
So no transport to the Daryl Gateway. I couldn't really check this before I had it.
learn some new item recipes.
Look, another one of those cranes. Whatever they're doing up there, doesn't look good.
Doing purpose? Builder was can turn into a trap or Bifrost. If you step on it, you get hit. Make sure to not get hit again. Oh.
Can't rotate through the rock.
Oh.
Mimir, why doesn't Thor look like he did in that statue we saw in the lake? Back when it was still a lake.
It did at first. Then Thor saw it. The second sculptor was a great deal more complimentary.
Guess that explains why Odin's statue doesn't quite look like him either.
Lovely crystal work and those elven gifts you found. I'll be happy to pay you for them. You collected Kvasir's stories? Give him here. Huge fan.
Oh. Bitch. Oh, okay. What am I missing? Right. Portal. Right.
Oh, guess what? While Odin was giving me a tour, his ravens took us to Svartalfheim, and I saw Derlin again. He was actually trying to do his job. We pretended not to recognize each other.
Hold on. Prepare for battle.
Try hitting it when it glows!
Nicely done! Keep on it!
Alka!
Need to take out those springs, brother!
Switching arrows! He stunned it!
Close in! Attack!
Alka! Behind! Now's our chance!
Nicely done! Keep on it!
Now's our chance! We gotta take out these springs!
Where is it?
Attack!
Oh, yeah, definitely does to an extent. What in the what? No, what I did? Oh, such trash.
Right side, brother! Not so intimidating without your springs, are ya?
Shoot. Hmm. Crap. Okay, so it is that the... Okay, so the game froze. Alright. Crap. That's frustrating. Ugh. Well. Ugh. Let's see how much we got janked there. Oh, damn it.
The springs! Now's our chance!
Nicely done! Keep on it!
I saw Dolan again too. After we forged the spear, Odin appeared. He had Dolan with him, threatening him, as if he knew I would know him.
But if Odin knew all along, then while we were pretending not to know each other, he was pretending not to see through us. Man, he really is a good liar.
We're gonna try this. I don't know what I'm messing with. Getting late, I'm not sure. Actually, getting late. Wreckage of jurisdiction. Okay, so there's.
Flanking the villain!
was some grab. Fresh out you.
Behind you! Look out!
Barely. One of King Hrolf's berserkers, Freki, would never back down from a challenge, Moonray tells me. He spits after saying this, but refuses to elaborate further.
You knew this warrior.
Do me a favor, brother. You see any more of these ghostly berserker tossers, give them the same. You'll be doing the Nine Realms a favor.
Berserker waist guard. Ooh. It's actually really good. Vitality and luck. Oof. Oof, 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 oof.
Wow, Lemire. How do you know these spirits? What's the story here?
No need to rehash ancient history if it's all the same to you.
Very well.
So, brothers, how did you manage to kill Garm anyway?
We killed him a few times, actually, but it didn't take. And I figured maybe the way to stop a soulless beast was to give it a soul. So I gave it the one I had on me.
I beg your pardon?
Fenrir, remember the light Father saw? The accidental magic I did when Fenrir died? That was part of Fenrir's soul going into my knife. Once I figured that out, I just put Fenrir into Garm.
Clever one, lad! A gigantic hell beast with the soul of a loyal pup. Bloody brilliant!
Is that the other arm to Tyr's statue?
Okay. Berserker Wizard, yes, and then I want to upgrade that, I think.
Defend the peace.
You know, this looks like something a giant would wear.
Good eye. Tyr's bracers were crafted by the...
Defend the peace. Foundation to a bracer from the statue of Tyr. How did Tyr accomplish this? Did he not take up arms in order to do so?
finest artisans in Jotunheim. Like Tyr, the Jotnar also believe the best offensive strategy is a good defense. So, this is how they chose to honor it.
The giants were not wrong.
At your service. What can I make for you?
Chest armor. Oh, good. Waist armor. Berserkers.
Wear it with pride.
Lovely. This is really good. This is really nice, actually.
Now, just because you've got new armor doesn't mean you should let yourself get knocked around more.
There's how upgraded. Maybe got as much as I can get there. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mimir, did you know Garm? How was he locked up to begin with?
Ah, Hell's Fell Sentinel. Well, believe it or not, Midgard was once bigger. Until Gar, then just a wee pup, got peckish.
He ate Midgard?
Raging Hell Scouts rush in close with a flurry of strikes and quick combination. Difficult to dodge, far easier to block until they finish.
Only a few mountain ranges. And the fifth season that comes after winter but before spring. And the word for the feeling when you get so hungry, you stop being hungry.
You're messing with me.
I would never.
Is that the helmet from Tyr's statue over there?
Win minds, not wars.
Tyr understood the greatest fight of them all was the battle for...
Damn. Just doesn't. There's helmet. Found etched in the helmet of the statue of Tyr, a radical philosophy.
People's hearts and minds. Too bad Tyr has no interest in doing either these days.
Breastplate of guarding light.
Looks to be a sculptor from the southern lands.
A sculpture from the Southern Empire. Now that is a civilization I would like to visit. If Tyr's writings are to be believed, the Southern gods are said to possess unparalleled wisdom and generosity. Their ruler of the heavens apparently saw fit to equip humanity with advances like writing, farming, the calendar, and sciences. Imagine that, a deity who wishes to share knowledge rather than hoard it. Equally, I wouldn't wish to ever draw the ire of such a pantheon. I've heard their god of death takes great pleasure in torturing expired souls with fire and water. Though I can no longer feel pain, I imagine he'd find a way to make my current situation rather unpleasant.
So, Mimir, how did they capture Garm in the first place?
That was Tyr's doing. He lured the beast somewhere safe and kept it distracted by lending his own arm to be gently chewed. Once the chains were on and the gate to Helheim was opened, Garm bit Tyr's arm clean off in retribution.
But Tyr's not missing an arm.
Well, it grew back, eventually. He is a very resourceful god, after all.
What's that over there? It looks like a spear.
Wish for peace. Be ready for war.
Well, I think that's the last of it. Doubtful.
Found etched into the spear of the statue of Tyr. I agree.
Find any more interesting bits?
Everyone from all 9 realms really love Tyr, huh?
Where I come from, gods of war are not revered in such a way.
Not all gods of war are the same, brother.
No, they are not.
Buried treasure. More some artifacts.
Is that a frost troll? You won't be happy to see us.
Where's their flash troll? I see a bush. I'm very confused. Oh, he's up there. Okay.
Mimir, not sure how to ask this. There's stories Odin told me, like how he lost his eye, where the details are different from stories you told me. And I trust you, of course, but they don't seem like things you'd have a reason to lie about either.
One thing to remember about liars, they lie. They do it on principle. No issue too big or too small. They lie about anything they can get away with and some things that they can't, just to demonstrate their power over reality. You must always bear that in mind.
You see Hugglecorn, a troll they encountered in Midgard. The winds carried its stench so far I could smell it long before I saw it. Fighting these beasts in the dead of winter is one of the few ways to keep warm without a fire. I appreciate this. However, we may run out of trolls. Let's see what got. Oh, okay, so that's his dragon. Okay. So that'll definitely be using
Mimir, when I was in Asgard, I saw Odin do something to some new Einherjar. He seemed kind of mindless until he cast a spell that restored their identity.
Aye, that was his habit, even when they were confined to Valhalla. I think letting them remember themselves was another small way of cheating death any way he could. Though I wouldn't be surprised if with that small gift of autonomy, he also embeds an undying personal loyalty to himself.
It's a strong attack, but it can be avoided with a switch. Easy.
Weird I miss using this place.
How so?
I don't know. It was a place we could depend on. Just reminds me of a time before everything changed.
Everything changes. Always. Even when you cannot see it.
Well said, brother.
Sad the lake freezing over broke the realm travel table.
It is just a table.
I know. And being able to use the gateways to realm travel is way more convenient. But, I don't know. The tree roots spreading, flowers wilting and regrowing, the light show with the crystals. It really was something to see.
It was.
Sure, I'm open. What? You just came to stare?
Did this?
We both did. The result of our weapons colliding.
Wish I could have been here. I didn't think that way.
As do I.
Come on, brother. Let's have it. You mentioned you had a favourite poem from your homeland. What was it about?
A cunning general. A war over forbidden love.
I believe I've heard of this one. Did it involve a horse that was not as it appeared?
Yes, but that is not what happened.
Oh, it's based on truth then. And you were there.
Yes, I prefer the poem.
Another Fear Tulun marking. happened here?
Nothing good.
I saw a staircase on the other side. Its horns are glowing! Might be a weak point!
Right side, brother! Watch your right!
Sequin came from a kingdom of warriors, huh?
And seeking ourselves.
When you see their antlers surge with energy, that seems an opportune moment to aim with
Went for the sword.
Yeah, I remember. Here's the other staircase. The train Niflheim just got a new guest.
Maybe those runes can give us a bit of history about this place. It can't be.
It is.
Mimir, what's wrong? What did it say?
Ash to ash, bones to bone. Where love cannot live, death takes hold. Here are the words of Prince Dagger. My spear drips righteous and red from the blood of that cad, King Helgi. My father, in his wisdom, denied him the hand of my sister, Princess Sigrun, knowing his true and dark nature. Enraged by this slight, King Helgi gathered his forces and invaded our land, determined to claim his bride. His murderous soldiers dipped their swords into the heart of all who opposed their unclean union. Mother, father, all my brothers, hunted down and slaughtered, all because he was denied my sister, the only male of my line left standing. I impaled the villain Helgi on my spear, did my duty, and avenged my family.
Oh, an artifact from the River Empire. Never been myself. I hear it's lovely.
A symbol representing the concept of life comes from land I've longed to visit. The civilization from which this artifact originates is said to have been both ancient and technologically advanced. They worshipped half-human, half-animal gods who, from what I've heard, rule with wisdom and humility. That said, one should never trust gossip, especially not when it comes to gods. Yeah, I would definitely not say, based on what I know of the mythology of
Father, does that look like part of a key to you?
Perhaps it's the other half of the treasury key. Now that we've made the key whole again, we should head back to the treasury. See what fortunes await inside.
Ah, you douche. Oh, for... What? God damn it, Trace, move. Oh, shit. bucket water. Put up the water. Fill up the water and put it in the sink. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Ew. Hmm. Hmm.
King Helgi massacred her family just because he couldn't have her. Only her brother, Prince Dogger, survived to kill the Mad King.
He killed her family? He said he loved her.
He wished to possess her. It is not the same.
And all the time Stephen and I spent with each other, she never mentioned anything about this.
She probably didn't want you to think of her that way. You know?
Ah. Hmm.
More poetry. Delightful.
What we got? Horses of steel and oil and leather, brothers who fight and fall together. They rise from beneath, the new day dawns. The future has teeth and yesterday's gone. What do you... Oh, okay. Alright, so this is for Days Gone, which I'm pretty sure ended up being a massive fucking disappointment that nobody actually wanted to play.
Brother, I've been meaning to ask. Your homeland. I'd heard the gods there wielded every flavour of power you could imagine. Lightning, fire, the whole lot.
As did I, for many years.
Oh, any chance you can recall some of that
No.
magic?
I have tried.
Freya said magic is bound to the earth. And your homeland died. Your powers probably went with it.
Well, probably for the best. Let the past stay in the past and all that.
For the first time, and feel free to mark this down, as it is unlikely to happen again, I am at a loss. I've simply never seen something like this. It's clearly carved from stone, but I don't recognize the craftsmanship. It's old, that much is clear. But I can't even begin to fathom from whence it came or why. Well, that's only partially true. Given the statuette's measurements, shall we say, I suspect this may be a fertility idol of some sort. Okay. A way to get to the sanctuary? I'm not sure I do. I don't think I can actually get to the sanctuary right now.
There's the treasure. Those keys we found. We should be able to get into the vault. Look out!
You know that's not going to work, brother! You're on fire, Kratos! It will fire!
Don't know, lad. Not sure I want.
A shield that size on their back is certainly a choice. It might get the better of a traveler, but safe to say you'll never step on the ball.
Here rests Prince Dogger. Wait, Prince Dogger? Wasn't that Sigurd's brother? The one who killed her boyfriend, Helgi?
Aye, he was.
Are you certain you want to read this?
No, brother. You do it.
There never was a love so as passionate and sordid as the one that took root between fair Princess Sigrun and the born King Helgi. Helgi begged for her hand, but Sigrun's father, King Helgi, refused, and so Helgi raised a terrible army and descended upon her land, murdering all who opposed their union. King, queen, princes, all lay dead, except for Sigrun's brave brother, Prince Dagr. Valiant Dagr took his spear and ran it through Mad King Helgi. When the princess discovered her lover dead by her brother's hands, rage blinded her, and she did inflict a curse upon him most foul. But as her vision returned, and she saw her entire family dead, she realized her mistake. It was too late. The curse on her brother had taken hold. From the depths of grief came heartbreaking regret, and it overwhelmed her. In penance for her sins, she cast off her riches, title, and throne, to dedicate her mind, body, and soul to the mighty Valkyries. A vow she did make, to tuck her heart away, for her love was too dangerous.
It seems Sigrun put a curse on her brother for killing the Mad King.
No. Truly?
She did not know the Mad King had murdered her family. Once she did, it was too late. She had cursed her brother. That is why she joined the Valkyries. To atone.
Mimir, you okay?
Yes, lad. Funny. Learning all this only makes me...
Sigrun, the Valkyrie Queen, was the most lethal opponent Atreus and I faced on our prior adventures. Long ago, she was loved by Mimir, and clearly he remembers her warmly, but her utmost loyalty is to Freya, having aided her in restoring her warrior spirit and recovering her Valkyrie wings.
She chose me despite my flaws, my regrets. Knowing she has some of her own makes me feel closer to her.
I am glad to hear it.
I'm missing a lore. I am my lore.
Another one of Diwali's diagrams.
You spoke of his conscience.
Aye. He's so that the Aesir would likely use his powerful weapons to cut down his fellow dwarves. So he ripped out his design pages and scattered them.
And what of him?
Well, the All-Father found out. He wasn't terribly pleased. Just curious, brother. Why don't you like riddles?
They are frivolous.
They encourage lateral thinking. Listen, there are 3 doors before you. One contains a pit of spikes, one a dragon, and one a pair of lions that haven't been fed in weeks. Which door do you open?
The first. The pit of spikes is easily avoided.
Ah, you should pick the third, because lions that haven't been fed in weeks would be dead! Eh?
I like this riddle.
I like that. Oh, that's great. Alright, so what am I? I'm definitely. Oh, man.
Why do you yawn?
Force of habit, I suppose, since I don't sleep anymore. Although, it's far more confounding that I'm the tired one. I've seen you stay awake for days at a time without so much as a drooping eyelid. Not even a nap.
Gods do not nap.
Oh, tell that to Thor.
Berserker here somewhere. My guess is it's going to be something I have to get once I get like all the other graves. Mm-hmm. Okay, I still have more to get for that.
lads. I thought death had cured me of my appetite, but damn if I can't stop thinking about the smell of tear stew. Awakened a fair few culinary cravings, did. Black pudding, haggis and neeps. Oh!
Mother's berry bread.
What about you, brother? Any pre-Fimble winter foods you're aching for?
Olives.
The hell's an olive?
Oh,
Over there, another of Garm's brown tears.
Chief of Hell Raiders is just as quick as his underlings, but even harder to stop once he
Got it!
Interesting. His first kick attack is strong but slow. Try to parry it and get whatever edge you can.
Halfway there.
Find the rest. Aye, brothers?
Atreus, follow me.
Let's head back to Valheim.
Shame about Tyr's vault. I'll take whatever you manage to salvage from it, though. And Atreus? Something in mind? Let's see, my boy. I'll disinfect my tools.
Huh. That might be my best piece yet today.
Be safe!
We travel to Vanaheim.
Great. You gonna check in on Freya?
Yes.
Glad I get to come this time. So what happened the last time you were in Vanaheim? I still don't know how you got Freya.
We
stop
traveled
trying
to her village to break Odin's spell. Once freed, she accepted that I was not her enemy.
You also missed a highly entertaining moment where Brock was lifted arse over face in Freyr's camp.
You met Freyr? What's he like?
Different from his sister. Lacks her conviction.
True, but he's a bit quicker to forgive.
And an ineffective leader.
But his heart's in the right place. You'll like him, lad.
Wow. It's beautiful. And, wet.
It is also dangerous.
More dangerous than hell?
I think there's definitely gonna be a treasure map burial thing here.
A realm tear made by Garm. We're gonna close it, right?
You know, there's a mystic gateway closer to Freyr's camp than this.
Behind you, brother!
We can do this. I know we can. That's off.
Incoming!
We must learn from this.
Tifa. That's off. Almost done.
Artifact? No chest, no chest.
Can't get through here in the daytime. That other mystic gateway should get us to Freyr's camp.
What's this thing? Some kind of altar?
I do not know. Freya's camp is to the right.
No rush, is there? Not every day the lad gets to see a new realm. To Freya's camp then. Time to see how the Vanir have fared in our absence.
I hope Freya's okay.
She can care for herself.
You're still checking on her, though?
Her brother's forces are outnumbered, and there is much I owe her.
No one here. Where is everyone?
Stay alert.
I don't like this, brother.
Kratos, Atreus, a welcome reunion. Unexpected, but welcome.
You know us?
Can't be. Is that who I think? Oh, you shifty bastard. It's almost good to see you again. And for once in the shape of a man. Or nearly.
So that's how they got your head out of your ass. Maybe now you'll stop being such a half-blind, piss-drunk, oversexed liar. He was more of a pig than I ever was.
I do not know you.
Do you not recognize your handiwork?
Hildisvini! Remember when we first met Freya in the woods? After I... Oh. I am so sorry about that.
Freya Spore.
Her advisor and friend. Counselor to the Vanir. And yes, while exiled at Midgard, I was trapped in my boar form. And then you shot me.
At my command.
No. My arrow, my mistake.
Forgotten. Vanaheim needs our help more than ever. Even Mimir's. Come. Just watch where you aim that bow of yours. My hide's not so thick in this form. We can head out whenever you're ready.
Where are we going?
I have a favor to ask. I'll explain on the way.
In Visvini, when we first met Freya as the Witch of the Woods, we had wounded her magical boar and helped her to heal him. Now we have met him restored to his human form. I trusted consulate of Freya and Freyr. He appears to hold no grudge against Atreus and I, but his rivalry with Mimir seems long and bitter.
We forgot something! We'll come back, promise.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to continue on because I can't really do anything else here.
Where's Freya?
Indeed.
She came here to help her brother.
She leads the search party for Freyr and Bigfir. They've been captured by the Einherjar.
How'd that happen?
An ambush. The presence has intensified since your last visit. To make matters worse, the Celestial Wolves haven't been seen in days. Or at least I assume. Not easy, tracking time with no moon in the sky.
No moon.
Just like in their shrine.
Their shrine.
It's a long story. You want us to check on that?
You have my gratitude. We're spread thin. And if anyone can help Skoll and Hati, he'd be a fellow giant.
Very well.
Freya mentioned you had a way past this. You don't disappoint. Continue down this path and you'll find their dead. Good luck. And don't shoot any boars.
You think he's really forgiving for shooting him?
Trust me, lad. The old swine still carried a grudge. You'd know it.
What happened between you two?
The usual. Miscommunication, conflicting loyalties, broken promises. Nothing to concern yourself with.
I'm not.
Hey, curiosity's all well and good. But so is privacy, huh?
Okay. Point taken. Welcome, bride. Look out!
Nothing like a perfectly timed parry to turn the tables on the just and
Anaheim looks and feels so different from the other realms. It's warm, like Svartalfheim, but there's a kind of thickness in the air.
Egros.
What?
Egros. Greek. For humid.
Ego. I like it. Find the Noki! It's making these things stronger!
Behind you, watch out!
It's gonna work! Behind you! Watch out!
better to find the Noken and flush it out than to be drawn into engaging enemies under a healing enchantment, though in a pinch, taking note that the healing effect won't protect them from being stunned or knocked over a cliff, so...
And there you are, we're here. Stay alert.
Wonder where they went.
Eaten by a knocking, perhaps.
Doubtful.
Going for more loot, huh? I saw a forge back at Freyr's camp. Has Rock been helping them out this whole time?
Ah, you haven't met Lunda yet.
Who's Lunda?
An old contemporary of the Huldra brothers. She serves as Freyr's blacksmith, keeping his team armed and outfitted.
Oh, another legendary blacksmith? I bet she has some good stories.
A caution, Atreus.
What? Why?
She is quite... friendly.
Oh, nonsense. The lad's far too young for her taste.
What?
It's fine.
I think we can get through here.
You know, lad, this excursion into Vanaheim means you've now visited each of the 9 realms.
Huh. Guess you're right.
Not many mortals can claim such a feat. Not many gods either. Even your father has yet to grace the halls of Asgard.
I am in no hurry to do so.
This Vini said Freyr and Bigbeard were captured. Who's Bigbeard?
He's a light elf, a former scholar exiled from Alfheim with his wife Bela. She may be their best warrior.
Why was he exiled?
You'll have to ask him for the full tale, but I take it that he and Bela's quest to unite their people was frowned upon.
Wait, Bela's a dark elf?
Yes.
Wow. Well, that raises even more questions. Hope he's okay.
Very near your barricades.
Aye, not a good sign. They've pushed farther into the jungle since our last visit.
Find the token! It's making these things stronger! Yeah! Stay quiet!
You were shown kindness, you were shown patience, you were shown mercy. Peace was sought, peace was offered, peace was rejected. And now you must live with the alternative. You've called us many things. You've hissed the word Aesir as a slur, spat on in our paths, ignored our edicts. That ends today. Look at the ruins before you and understand the truth. This was your doing, not ours. Ugh.
Amir, you once told us Ragnarok begins when Sol and Hati catch the sun and moon, right?
I said it was foretold, lad. Prophecy. Which after our time with the Norns, we've all had quite enough of.
Odin still believes. That's gotta be why the Einherjar stole the moon. He's still trying to avoid Ragnarok.
Or he prepares for it. Fights a proxy war in this realm to distract his enemies.
Yeah, or that, I guess. can sense them up there. It's gotta be their den.
Excited to meet Skull and Hattie, lad?
I mean, I've heard all your stories. It's gonna be weird meeting them in person.
Legend meeting reality. At the very least, it shouldn't fail to entertain.
Hello? I think they're sleeping.
Well, there you have it. The legendary celestial wolves. Supremely entertaining, as promised.
Remember their shrine? They didn't rejoin the sky until after the moon returned.
And then chased an arrow across the sky.
Right. Well, guess we go find the moon and put it back where it belongs, eh? As if that's a perfectly normal thing to say.
The Aner Yar played a part according to Skull and Hati's shrine.
Managed to stuff the moon inside a box, if memory serves.
But it didn't say where they took the box.
Aye, that's the rub of using prophecy as a map, isn't it? Bit sparse on the details.
There's a war camp in the nearby village. A strong fortress to guard their bounty. We will try there first.
So besides Otisfini and the elves, who else is part of Prayer?
Not much army, really. Although Beerger was a soldier, once walking the path of a traveller. I imagine he's handy with that enormous broken sword of his.
A traveler that doesn't want to kill us. That's nice. I'm ready.
Ne emun geresakterinner. Alfa diller er mitt.
Did you see that? I didn't know they could do that.
An enemy.
Stay alert. Yeah?
Correct. Fitting.
Verdant. The Vanir acknowledge the abundance of their realm, but the need to write it down is redundant. The beauty of Vanheim speaks for itself.
There she is again. I can't believe no one's here.
They hide.
The Vanir aren't all hardened warriors like our dear Freya. Those who survive the warfare find it easier to hide in the jungle and use nature as their shield.
There's a way like that. Okay.
This wall, when I bring it down. Empty.
Where'd they all go? Definitely an ambush.
Yes.
Look out!
Here's hoping that puts a dent in Odin's forces, at least for the time being.
I don't think Asgard's running out of soldiers anytime soon. Ready to put the moon back where it belongs? Okay. Hey, yeah. That is a weird thing to say. Hey! Hurry! She's getting away! Come on! A double ambush? Okay. Didn't see that coming. She's gone again! Hurry! We gotta get across!
Fair few birds you've hunted. I wonder if it might be worth visiting the Raven Tree.
There! She's going up the waterfall! She's still up there. Another ambush? Really?
That time's the charm.
They are not smart.
Aye, and there's that.
You know, what we're doing right now? All of this? It's almost exactly how we saw it play out back in Skull and Hati's Shrine. The wolves are back in Vanaheim. We're rescuing the moon.
Yes, I remember the prophecy.
So, doesn't it make you worried? Everything we're doing now happened in the Yonar Shrine.
Remember our agreement. Prophecy will not dictate our actions.
Yeah.
Our allies need help. That is our focus now.
Brother, we've taken a wrong turn. Our thief's gone skyward.
No, I totally get that. I totally get that. I'm probably gonna call it soon here as well. Ooh. It's just a really engaging game, so it's hard to.
However, nasty beast! Careful, lad! Behind you, brother!
Well, that was easy. It's not pathetic. These members of Odin's army specialize in wrangling fearsome beasts to their will. They can summon them to aid their in combat, and summon them to aid in combat. Never a welcome companion.
Variance attack!
Cold. Is this? It's from Helheim. Heimdall must have grabbed this while I freed Garm. I was there, but I didn't know.
And now you fight to undo the damage. Your guilt is misplaced.
Yeah. No, you're right.
We can return to the den through here. They will pursue. Keep your guard up.
Father, how are you so sure we even have a choice about what we're doing?
It is a weakness we cannot afford.
Who said anything about doubt? So far, we've done everything the Giant said we would.
We make our own choices. Nothing forces us.
Behind you! Watch your right!
Right side! But what if, by doing all this, what if we're walking straight into Ragnarok? Isn't there any way to avoid fate? Your fate? What if we can't stop you from...
Would you turn your back on the wolves? On this realm? Remember our agreement.
The lad does make some good points, though.
As long as Atreus lives, so be it.
Here goes nothing. Just like inside their shrine. If I do this,
Fate only binds you if you let it. Do what is necessary. Not because it is written.
no stop.
Good choice, lad.
They have a gift for us. A way to call them anytime we need them. Remember that altar we saw when we first got here? I think that's where we're supposed to use it.
Perhaps Freya will know.
So in essence, they just gave us the keys of dusk till dawn. Not bad for a day's work.
We should head back to Feeney and tell him about all this. Yeah?
Yes. to the camp.
Wow, this place changes at night. A lot.
No less humid, unfortunately.
Look out! Yep, you're very gross. Liking you less now.
That wasn't the same one from earlier, was it?
No.
They come back fast, but not that fast.
In Asgard, what else did you see of Odin's army?
Well, all these Einherjar we've been fighting, they've already died in battle once. We kill them here, and they'll just wake back up in Valhalla. Never truly die.
Should it come to war, we do well to have our own endless army of dead soldiers.
You mean Helheim's army, like the prophecy said?
It will not come to that.
They like the Egros. we can get across from up here. So, we report back to Hildesfini. Then what?
We came here to help Freya. We will not leave without rescuing her brother and the Light Elf.
Okay, but Odin's not going to stop searching for masterpieces.
That is his concern, not ours.
Sure, but if that mask offers all the
Then he
answers...
will surely exact a price. Be wary of shortcuts to knowledge.
Yes, Father. All the plants that want to kill us?
We don't know. Only the carnivorous ones.
Who's that?
Ah, that wrinkly mutt belongs to Helka. She's a Blosender. Hound's prized for her pinpoint accurate tracking abilities. You'll love her.
Kratos, Atreus. That eclipse was your doing, I take it. Thank you for coming. Big Veer used the diversion to escape.
What about your brother?
We know where they're holding him now. Bela's already prepped the explosives. If you're with me, we can leave as soon as you're ready.
I could use another shapeshifter.
Go with him, Atreus. I will aid Freya.
Yes, sir.
Your blade!
The
Give
fuse
me!
is but 30
I can outreach.
Once you see the signal, count it down. pretty.
Oh, hi. Hey, your little one. Well, he's a cute pie.
Should have seen him a couple winters ago. Ain't even at eye level no more.
Oh, you hush. Ain't nothing wrong with a grown boy.
Hot damn! Would these make for a painful way to go?
This will do nicely.
Make up your mind?
Y'all change the ding-dang time of day? Okay, well, that's impressive.
The wolves gave us a scepter. They will answer, should we call on them.
Good. There's a shortcut to Njord's temple we can use in daylight.
The Einherjar are holding fair in your father's own temple.
It's been empty for as long as I can remember. There's a celestial altar across the river. According to Bigvir, the altars were once used to signal the wolves, and now we have just the scepter to do it.
What is your plan?
When we reach the temple, I'll fire off the beacon, a signal for Bela and Birgir to set off their distraction.
The Dark Elf Hive.
Nice to not be on the receiving end of it for once.
With their attention drawn elsewhere, you and I can assault the main force from behind.
While Atreus and Hildisvini slip in to rescue your brother
Yes.
in the confusion.
Once we see their beacon, we'll regroup by the river and escape on Freyr's boat.
Freyr's being held in a prison to the north. Follow Freyr, brother.
rallied more soldiers since our last visit.
Our disadvantages are many.
Kill your friends, brother!
Behind you! Incoming!
Try dragging the scepter across the bell a few times. Come on, we're making good time.
Our actions in this realm follow the prophecy of the giants. Atreus believes Ragnarok is inevitable.
The Norns were quite clear on the nature of prophecy. They told us the sum of our choices were predictable. But we have changed, haven't we?
Behind you! Look out!
The Norn said you'd kill Heimdall, but you chose not to walk that path. Back when we first met, I doubt you'd have done the same.
And you? Do you still seek Ragnarok?
Odin has much to answer for. If Groa's prophecy is correct, perhaps my realm can finally know peace. Perhaps I can know peace.
Forgive me for being a head on a belt, but haven't we all just established how prophecy is pure havers?
Gods, Amir.
What?
The most annoying man alive. More up ahead. On your mark. Careful, that's the Alpha. Tough fight.
We're gonna end that here, and we'll be back tomorrow. So